Hi, welcome back to Figuring Out Retirement. My name's Lisa and I'm super glad you're here today. What are we doing today? We're doing What the HELOC Wednesday. What the HELOC Wednesday is where I am making myself accountable for paying down our HELOC debt, which started out at $85,604. At the beginning of the year, we had this paid down to around $60,000. Then life happened. We had to get our house replumbed, and we had to pay back a loan to a family member. So it just had to be done, and now we're just going to work on chiseling it back down and paying it off as soon as possible. All right, so we'll come back to this. Our monthly debt tracker, which is from Penny's Not Perfection. I use a lot of her printables. They're just nice and clean, and it's something that works for me. But the link is down in the description box to her Etsy store if that's something that would work for you. All right, so we have made some progress. The first week we paid down $12.65, and that's when I cashed out my 100 envelope challenge. The second week I paid some eBay money. I send like 20 to 30% of my weekly eBay earnings. I'm a part-time hobby seller, and I'm also on retirement income. So I'm retired, my husband's not retired. So our regular payment is up to $450 because the interest rate on this HELOC is rising. And when we first started out, the interest was 2.24%, and now it's up to 5.4% maybe. I can look and check. And back to the payments, also paid $20 from eBay profits. For this week, eBay was a little bit better. So I sent a payment. It arrived on the 12th of $120. And that was from eBay. And I also, I do a thing with my eBay earnings. I save up for quarterly, I save amount quarterly, which is usually 20%, give or take. And every quarter I pay myself a bonus out of that, half of it. So for example, if I had saved up $500 in that particular category, half of that, $250, would be for me to spend on what I would like. The other half, the other $250, will go towards a savings account for bigger purchases for the business, or if we travel to go thrifting. We haven't done that yet, but you know, we might. So for this quarterly bonus that just ended in September, I earned $170. I paid myself $170, and another $170 went to a savings account for later on. That's not to say I won't pull that out to use it for this debt. I might, but I'm holding off. I'm just trying to be methodical and not all crazy about this. So this payment, which will probably post tomorrow, it hasn't posted yet. Tomorrow's the 13th. That was $170. That was from quarterly savings. If I don't write this down where it came from, I don't remember. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to insert a picture from the account that shows the recent payments and the balance, which is $83,941.54. Probably after the weekend, there is going to be, of course, I mean, without question, there'll be a finance charge, and I will put that down here. And if I make any more payments, I will also put that over here. But that is next week's, not struggle. Next week's, well, it is a struggle, but next week's journey. So we're going to, this is page 1 of paying off a HELOC debt. This is page 2. These little squares work for me visually. And for 10/12, we're going to pay down $290. I keep track everywhere of everything I do. So I've already kind of pre-marked it, and we're just going to color that in with my favorite blue highlighter. And I am currently thinking of where I can find more money or how I can make more money beyond what I'm making with eBay. And I have tried to work part-time at a local grocery store, but I've had bilateral knee replacement and it was just too painful. I don't know, it was because I was laid up with the bilateral knee replacement and your muscles, you're immobile. You just lose all the tone in your muscle and the strength. So I'm going back to the gym to work on that, and I'm going to keep trying to find a part-time job that meets my needs and my criteria. I mean, if it doesn't meet my criteria, I won't be happy and I won't stay. So I'm going to be a little pickier about it. I know something will pop. And I am coloring these houses too. So the total amount paid off is about $21.17. Each house is worth about $8.50. So I'm going to color about half of this house in. We'll just color the bottom half in. We'll make it orange. And I find that, it's kind of satisfying to color in these houses. It does give you a good feeling to see that there is progress being made on your debt. I just want to keep coloring and keep paying down the debt so I can be rid of all of it. Let's see, there's something else I wanted to show you. I'm going to put these to the side. This is a yearly debt tracker, and I think it's part of the package of this debt tracker from Pennies Not Perfection. You can see her little tag down there. And I decided to do this so I can show a difference. We are starting this yearly debt tracker 9/22. That's when we were serious about it, and how I'm being accountable to you and to myself. So in September, we started at $85,604. We're going to work backwards. And I highlighted this for me so I know when I started, because I need visuals. So back in August, I owed $85,737. July, $85,900. And you can see I really was not making great progress. I was just kind of writing it out. This is when I really was not paying attention to the debt. And in May was $86,277. It got my attention here because this is where it jumped. In April, we only owed $76,426. This was when we had to repipe our house in order to get homeowners insurance, and I have a feeling next year we're gonna have to put a roof on to get the homeowners insurance, so that's a whole nother ball of wax. Back in March, it was $75,301, and in February, $75,000. I can't even believe I'm saying those numbers. $770. I'm just rounding up the pennies. And $60,000 back in January. And this is where we took another jump right here. So we had to pay back a loan to a family member, which was fine. We knew it was coming, and that's just the way it goes. So we're leaving that past, but we're going to document it. We're leaving that past in the past, and we are going to look forward and work on paying down this debt by, whatever I can come up with. So next month, probably, I can share what the new balance is and to see, how much progress we're making on this debt. And I think it'll be interesting to see how it goes in the next couple of years. I really hope to reduce it significantly. And now that I've committed online to do that, that's all that's on my mind, actually. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, watching me color in the squares for my HELOC, paying down my debt on What the HELOC Wednesday, #WTH. And I hope I can see you on the next one. If you like this content, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.